Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have my friend Caleb with me and we are going to do some major cleaning on both my Camaro and the truck here. So we are going to start by pressure washing both vehicles, and then we are going to pull this guy into the shop, and if we have time we might even do the interior in the Camaro. Let's get to it. Alright, so we had to break out the steel wool, and that white is a lot whiter than before. This stuff turned out to be damage in the paint back here, so that's unfortunate. But that's more like what it looked like before, but you can see it's a huge difference. This car is so much cleaner. Now, so far as I know, I only have 2 leaks on the car. I have one somewhere in the cowl, and I also have one right here. You can see there's quite a gap there. Let's see how wet the car is. So, yeah, you can see there's some water here. But this side, it doesn't really count because, you know, the whole window's out of place. But still, even with that, it's not bad at all. You can see now that leak from under the cowl or somewhere. It's streaming down from kind of over there and snaking its way along. So let's check the other side now. And Caleb, if you can grab the keys from the car, I want to check the hatch too. Okay. Now, we have some water droplets on the inside of the window here. So you can see it's kind of coming in a little bit through here. Let's take off the T-tops. So yeah, you can see these corner pieces are kind of not doing their job right, but all the rest of the seals are holding water out perfectly. So this stuff just dripped on here when I opened it. So far, this is the only water in there, right down there. The seat belt's nice and dry, as is the seat, and the floor is too, and the dash. Man, this, I don't know if I could have asked for a car with better seals that are 40 years old. Okay, so let's see how well these did. A little bit of water here, but that could have dripped in when I opened it. Everything is dry except for back here. Actually, no, that's just grease. That was where my hand was. And there's water on top of here, which is not good. So, that's not bad at all. Yeah, like, I am super glad none of this is rusted out. That is just amazing. So, I think it passed with about an 80 on the seal test. And I tell you, this thing drives like a Cadillac. No, seriously, it is like a smooth ride. So, we're back in the shop with this thing. Now, as you saw out there, we are not professionals. That is a huge disclaimer right now. We used dish soap, which, if your car has an intact clear coat, unlike both of my vehicles, don't use it. Use a special car cleaner soap, because that stuff dish soap actually has an acid that eats away at the clear coat. So it's actually bad for your paint. Just a little disclaimer there. So basically we kind of got this thing rinsed off with a little bit of soap, and this is, I think, just about the cleanest I've ever seen it. So we are now going to take a look at the interior and kind of show you what the deal is, what we're working with, and we'll put you on the time lapse. So this is kind of what we're working with. You can see there is a lot of dust on this dash. Yeah, it's crazy. And there's a bunch of dirt on the floor, and this is just a total mess back here, even though you can't see it. The one thing clean in this interior is the new window. That's it. And if you look on the steering column on this side, there is an ungodly amount of gunk on this. Like, just look at that. That is absolutely disgusting. You said it. So I'm gonna set the tripod probably through the back window, and we'll try and get you a good view. Well, now, I'd say that looks a lot better. So,
it's glasses. Oh, there's no glass.
So you can see, we actually decided to change the color of the dash while we were in here. So it used to be kind of like a yellowish gray. I don't know why they painted that color, but now we restored it to the original blue. Yeah, we decided to put this overhead light in here for filming purposes. So that it's a lot better to see. But yeah, it's a lot better behind here. Everything's blue again, which is nice. And I can breathe without choking on dust in here, and it smells a lot nicer too. So I don't know if I told this story on the channel, but at one point a fire extinguisher did have to be released in here, so that was attributing to the problem. But yeah, the black plastic is black now and the blue plastic is blue, and it makes a huge difference. Yeah, like, look how nice that is. Like, you can't even tell there's glass there. But we did unfortunately have to take out the headliner, because I've actually tried to restore this one in the past. I actually bought a special can of headliner adhesive, and I took it out and did the whole job and put it back in, and it did not look half bad. But then, what do you know, 6 months later, it's even worse than when I had it in there before. So this thing, it's coming apart. Like, there's no saving this thing at all. So I'm gonna have to look for a new one of them eventually, but I can drive without one for a while. So I would say let's take it for a spin, but it's raining, so I don't want to dirty up the truck we just cleaned. So yeah, I think we're gonna push this thing outside and let it sit in the yard, give it a post-wash wash. Exactly, nature's rinse.